Just such a crystal with these real ones. From east to west coast, spread love, son. And while you keep talking, make sure you count bank funds.
Let's go.
I'm Mama, Miss Savannah. Usually rock the Prada, sometimes Gabbana. Sticky for your cream.
Hello YouTube, this is NC Shorty 82, just coming to you live and in mono. Now, just wanted to say, hey, I want to talk to you about stupidity. I've done stupid things in my life, and things I'm not proud of, but things you learn from. I actually want to talk about the night I got arrested. That was about, what is it, 2008 now, so that was about 4 years ago. It was so stupid. My sister was coming to Pittsburgh. She was coming to town to see the Steelers game with a couple of friends of hers. So I just got this new apartment, and I was like, okay, you can come over and stay with me. Well, there's two Sheratons. There's one downtown, and then there's one out in, I think it's Robinson Township, or it might be in Cranberry. It might have been in Cranberry. But, well, there's more than one. But the only one I knew of was the one downtown. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to have a couple of drinks before I go to see her. Well, this is back when I was drinking really, really heavily. I was drinking real bad back then. And this is before I found Tanqueray and tonic. I was just drinking everything under the sun, you know, young 21-year-old kid, drinking legally for the very first time, you know, on my own. So you do the math. So I saw a couple of friends of mine, and we started drinking like everything. We was drinking Cuddy Sark, and I was drinking Bombay, and drinking Nikolai, and Smirnoff, and anything we can get our hands on, we was drinking because somebody else was buying. So got into drinking 151 straight up. And my sister called me on my cell phone, and I was like, where are you? She was like, I'm at Sheridan. She was like, but I'm not the one downtown. So obviously she knew I was drunk by that time. So I was like, well, look, I'll just see you tomorrow. I was crying on the phone. I was just pissy drunk, messy. So we went to get a jitney, which is, a jitney is like a cab, but a jitney will take you anywhere for like $5. So we went and we got a jitney, and it was like 6 people piled up in this car. And we went up to the Hill District, which is a rough neighborhood, and we went to this club called Jack's. It's a gay club too. And went in there. Well, I started drinking again at Jack's, and all of a sudden I didn't know what was going on. Make a long story short, I woke up, I was in a holding cell. And I didn't find out until I went to court actually what I had done. It turns out I got drunk, and I left the club, and I walked down about a mile from the club down to 5th Avenue, and I jumped in somebody's van, and stupid. But I got in the holding cell, and I had on a pair of tight green jeans, a tight Abercrombie, like pink and white shirt, and I had on a hat like this, not this one, but a hat like this, and I was just fabulous. So, got in the holding cell. I finally woke up, found out where I was, ate that little bologna sandwich they gave me. Why did I find religion that quick? I was in there just moaning like a slave. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. But no, and I'm laughing at this now because it's a learning experience, but at the time I was scared as hell. So, got me in there, gave me the fingerprints and everything. They got me into a bigger holding cell before I went to go see the judge. And then they bent us over these tables, me and 3 other guys, they bent us over these chairs. And they shackled our feet and handcuffed our hands behind us. And they walked us over to another part of the jail and put us in another holding cell. But it was scary as hell. I mean, people glorify going to jail. I was only there for 13 hours, and I was scared shitless. I mean, I was in there with one guy, and he was like, yeah, I saw my girlfriend talking to another guy, so I beat her ass. And then his one phone call was to her, and he was like, I love you, baby, I love you. And then he got the phone, he's like, yeah, I'll beat her ass again. So the judge let me out on my own recognizance. Lord knows I don't know what that is, because I can't even spell recognizance. And I ended up seeing my sister, and later on I ended up paying a fine to the city and stuff. But I'm saying this not to be funny about it, but I'm saying it because when you're young and stupid, you know, you have to learn from your mistakes. You can either learn from them or keep making them. So I learned from that mistake. I have not been in jail since. That one night was enough for me. And anybody who glorifies prison or glorifies jail, more power to you, because I don't know how I did it those 13 hours. I mean, half of them I was drunk, and then when I started sobering up, I was scared, because one guy walked up to me, he was like, just towering over me, he was like, "You got arrested for drunk and disorderly, did you?" And I was like, "Yeah." "How do you know?" He was like, "I could smell it on you." I was so scared. I was like, if I was there for another day, I would have been like, "Who need their hair braided? Who need their hair braided?" And I would have been straight up somebody's you-know-what. So, people, learn from your mistakes. Okay, if you're going to drink sensibly. If you can't handle your liquor, then you shouldn't be drinking at all. Learn from your mistakes, and I hope this story has inspired somebody. I know it surely scared me. Even to talk about it scares me. So I'm going to try to stay above the law, or walk right with the law, or try not to get in trouble or anything like that. All right, peace, you two.